Proper citation methods in legal writing. Introduction. Dear listeners, proper citation in legal writing is essential for academic integrity and professional credibility. It acknowledges intellectual debts, supports arguments, and allows readers to verify sources. Several citation systems are prominent in legal scholarship, including the Blue Book in the United States, OSCILA in the United Kingdom, and APA for interdisciplinary work. Mastering these methods is crucial for legal professionals. While citation rules can be complex, understanding the principles and using available tools can make the process manageable. Legal citation systems provide a standardized language for referencing sources, ensuring consistency and facilitating verification. They share common principles, providing sufficient information to locate sources, maintaining format consistency, and adapting to new materials. The choice between in-text citations and footnotes often depends on the specific system and document type. The Blue Book and OSCILA citation systems. The Blue Book, now in its 21st edition, is the most comprehensive citation system in U.S. legal writing. It is divided into blue pages for practitioners' notes and white pages for academic writing. OSCILA serves as the preeminent citation system in UK legal writing, known for its emphasis on clarity and minimal punctuation. For cases, OSCILA typically includes party names, year, volume, reporter abbreviation, and starting page. For legislation, it prescribes including the short title, year, and specific section or schedule. OSCILA's rules for subsequent citations promote concision, often allowing for shortened forms after the first full citation. This slide shows that the system provides comprehensive guidance for citing EU materials and international treaties, reflecting the UK's historical engagement with European law. The American Psychological Association, APA, citation style finds increasing application in interdisciplinary legal research intersecting with social sciences. Its in-text citation system, typically including the author's last name and publication year, offers a streamlined approach that can enhance readability in certain types of legal discourse. Statutes in APA format include the Act name, publication source, and section number if applicable. Journal articles and books follow the standard APA format, with specific rules for legal periodicals. APA's approach to citing online legal databases and websites emphasizes retrievability, often requiring database names or URLs. For legal documents without individual authors, APA provides guidelines for using the institution or body as the author. The integration of digital object identifiers, DOIs, enhances long-term accessibility of referenced materials. Citing international and foreign legal materials. Citing international and foreign legal materials requires a nuanced approach to ensure clarity and accuracy. Treaties and international conventions typically include the treaty name, signing or entry into force date, and official compilation. International court decisions often require specific formats, such as ICJ cases cited with case name, year, and ICJ reports page number. United Nations documents follow a standardized format including the issuing body, document symbol, and date. European Union legislation and case law have unique citation systems. When citing foreign statutes and cases, providing context is crucial, often necessitating explanations to orient unfamiliar readers. Parallel citations for international materials can be important, offering multiple access points for readers from different jurisdictions. The proliferation of digital and online sources in legal research has necessitated robust citation practices to address unique challenges. Citing specific sections of websites or online documents often requires careful navigation, potentially including paragraph numbers, section headings, or timestamps for audio/visual content. Social media posts, blogs, and online forums typically require the author's name, post title or content, platform, and URL. The use of permalinks and archived versions is encouraged to mitigate link rot. For online-only law reviews and journals, citation formats often mirror print journals, with the addition of a URL or DOI. Citations to materials in online legal databases should include database identifiers to facilitate retrieval. Including last visited dates acknowledges potential changes in online sources. Ethical considerations in citation. The ethical dimensions of citation in legal writing extend beyond technical compliance with formatting rules, touching on fundamental principles of academic integrity and professional responsibility. Plagiarism, presenting another's ideas or words as one's own, is a serious ethical breach. Proper citation safeguards against unintentional plagiarism, ensuring borrowed ideas are attributed. The concept of common knowledge in legal writing can be nuanced, often requiring citation even for widely known principles. Paraphrasing and summarizing demand careful attention to ensure accurate representation and proper attribution. Citing unpublished or confidential materials presents unique ethical challenges, requiring consideration of privacy concerns and legal restrictions. In collaborative writing, clear communication about citation practices and individual contributions is essential. The complexity and volume of sources in legal research have spurred the development of sophisticated citation management tools, revolutionizing how legal scholars organize and cite references. Platforms like EndNote, Zotero, and Mendeley offer comprehensive solutions for capturing, organizing, and generating citations across various styles. These tools can significantly streamline the citation process, automatically formatting references and allowing easy insertion into documents. However, reliance on automated generators requires caution, as they may not always capture nuances of legal citation styles. Direct import from legal databases offers significant time savings, though manual verification remains important. Browser extensions can facilitate citation capture during online research. Collaborative features allow for shared citation libraries, enhancing teamwork in legal research projects. Formatting and style considerations. Formatting and style of citations in legal writing play a crucial role in ensuring clarity, consistency, and professional presentation. The choice between footnotes and endnotes can significantly impact readability and flow, with footnotes generally preferred in academic legal writing. Formatting within text versus in bibliographies must adhere to specific style requirements, with attention to details like italicization and small caps. Legal writing often requires seamless integration of case names and statute titles within text, necessitating careful attention to capitalization and italicization rules. Judicious use of abbreviations contributes to concision without sacrificing clarity. Handling long citations requires careful formatting to maintain readability. Short-form citations and cross-references can reduce repetition and enhance flow. Adapting citation formatting for different document types requires understanding expectations and conventions of each format. Proofreading and verification of citations are critical final steps in legal writing, ensuring accuracy and reliability. Systematic checking involves verifying formatting against style guides and confirming substantive accuracy. Common errors like incorrect page numbers or misspelled author names can undermine credibility. Cross-checking between text, footnotes, and bibliography ensures consistency and completeness. Citation checking tools can expedite this process, though human oversight remains indispensable. Verifying online sources requires checking for broken links and content changes. Creating a personal citation checklist can help systematize proofreading. For collaborative work, peer review of citations provides additional scrutiny. Efficient use of legal databases to verify case citations enhances speed and accuracy. Attention to inadvertent plagiarism during review is crucial, ensuring all borrowed ideas are properly attributed. Conclusion and best practices. Mastery of proper citation methods is indispensable for legal scholars and practitioners, underpinning credibility and rigor in legal scholarship. While diverse citation systems across jurisdictions may seem daunting, their fundamental principles of accuracy, consistency, and clarity remain constant. The advent of digital sources and citation management tools has both simplified and complicated the process, offering new efficiencies while requiring vigilance against errors. Proper citation is not merely a technical exercise but a core component of academic integrity and professional responsibility. As legal scholarship evolves, embracing interdisciplinary approaches and global perspectives, the ability to navigate and adapt citation practices remains crucial. By continually refining these skills, legal professionals can enhance their ability to contribute meaningfully to legal scholarship, influence policy development, and advance justice in an increasingly complex world. Avoiding plagiarism and maintaining academic integrity. Introduction. Dear listeners, academic integrity is fundamental to credible and trustworthy legal scholarship, upholding ethical standards in research and writing. Avoiding plagiarism, which includes direct copying and subtle misappropriation of ideas without attribution, is central to this concept. For legal scholars, maintaining integrity is crucial for their credibility and influence on legal thought and practice. Plagiarism in legal scholarship encompasses various practices violating academic integrity, from overt copying to more subtle forms of intellectual dishonesty. Direct copying involves verbatim reproduction without attribution, while paraphrasing without attribution occurs when an author rewords ideas without crediting the source. Mosaic plagiarism, perhaps the most challenging to detect, involves interweaving borrowed phrases with one's own work. The concept of common knowledge in law presents challenges, as what constitutes widely known information can vary. Proper attribution and citation. Proper attribution and citation form the foundation of ethical legal writing, ensuring credit is given and enabling readers to verify research. The Blue Book serves as the primary guide for legal citation in the U.S., providing detailed rules for various sources. Attribution extends beyond direct quotes, encompassing paraphrased ideas. Signal phrases play a crucial role in introducing sources and contextualizing borrowed ideas. The choice between footnotes and in-text citations often depends on publication or institutional requirements. Proper attribution in different sections of a legal paper requires careful consideration. For example, a literature review demands extensive citation, while an analysis section might blend cited material with original arguments more seamlessly. Tables, figures, and appendices present unique citation challenges, often requiring specific formatting to clearly indicate data or idea sources. The judicious use of quotations and paraphrasing is essential in legal writing, allowing authors to engage with authoritative sources while maintaining argument flow. Direct quotes are valuable when original wording is crucial, such as in statutory interpretation or judicial opinion analysis. Block quotes, typically for excerpts of 50+ words, require specific formatting. Effective paraphrasing requires balancing preservation of original meaning with integration into one's own argument. Simply changing words or rearranging sentences is insufficient and may still constitute plagiarism. Successful paraphrasing involves thoroughly understanding the source material and restating it in one's own words and style. Regardless of quoting or paraphrasing, proper citation remains crucial. Combining paraphrasing with select short quotes can be particularly effective, allowing precise reference to key language while maintaining the author's voice. Self-plagiarism and collaborative work. Self-plagiarism, reusing one's own previously published work without acknowledgement, presents complex ethical challenges. While building on one's research is natural, verbatim reproduction without citation can be considered intellectual dishonesty. Ethical concerns stem from expectations of original work and potential copyright infringement. Recycling may be acceptable in certain contexts, like converting a conference paper to a journal article, with transparency about relationships between works. When expanding ideas from previous publications, clearly delineating new contributions is crucial. Theses and dissertations present challenges when developing into articles or books, requiring clear communication with publishers. Collaborative work adds complexity to self-plagiarism considerations, necessitating clear communication among co-authors about shared material use in future publications. Collaborative research in legal scholarship presents unique challenges to maintaining academic integrity, requiring clear communication and ethical practices among contributors. Proper attribution of contributions in co-authored papers is crucial, often facilitated by author statements or contribution disclosures. These should clearly delineate each author's role, from conceptualization to revision. Authorship order can be contentious, particularly in legal academia where alphabetical listing is common but may not reflect contribution levels. Clear communication about authorship and credit should occur early in the collaborative process. Established protocols for resolving disagreements are essential. Research assistant or editor use requires careful consideration of appropriate acknowledgement. Maintaining individual accountability in group projects is crucial, with each author responsible for the entire work's integrity. Transparency about labor division allows readers to understand expertise behind different research aspects. Data integrity in empirical legal research. Maintaining data integrity is paramount in empirical legal research, underpinning the credibility and reproducibility of findings that inform legal theory and policy. Ethical considerations in data collection, analysis, and reporting extend beyond accuracy to encompass privacy, consent, and responsible information use. Proper documentation of data sources and methodologies is crucial for peer review and potential replication. In research involving human subjects, adhering to institutional review board guidelines is essential. Transparency in data manipulation and analysis is critical, including clear explanations of statistical methods, acknowledgement of limitations, and honest reporting of all relevant results. The practice of p-hacking or selective reporting to achieve statistical significance is a serious breach of research ethics. Proper citation of datasets and statistical sources is as important as citing textual sources. The intersection of intellectual property law and academic writing presents unique challenges for legal scholars, requiring nuanced understanding of copyright principles and fair use doctrine. While legal scholars frequently engage with copyrighted materials, fair use provides some flexibility for academic use, particularly for commentary, criticism, or analysis. However, fair use boundaries are not always clear, necessitating careful consideration of factors like use purpose, copyrighted work nature, amount used, and effect on the original work's potential market. When using substantial portions of copyrighted materials, obtaining permissions may be necessary, particularly for reproducing images, diagrams, or extensive quotes. Creative Commons licenses offer more flexible terms for scholarly work use and distribution. Legal scholars must navigate publisher agreement complexities, balancing wide dissemination desire with retaining certain rights. Technology and AI in legal research. Dear listeners, the integration of artificial intelligence and advanced technologies in legal research presents novel ethical considerations. Tools like ChatGPT offer powerful capabilities for information synthesis and draft generation, but raise questions about originality, attribution, and human judgment's role in legal analysis. When using AI-assisted research tools, maintaining transparency about their use and critically evaluating outputs is crucial, recognizing potential biases or inaccuracies. Proper attribution of AI-generated content remains debated, with some arguing for explicit acknowledgement in research methodologies. Data mining and web scraping techniques must be employed responsibly, with attention to privacy concerns and potential copyright issues. Predictive analytics in legal research, such as forecasting judicial decisions, requires careful interpretation and acknowledgement of limitations. Researchers must be transparent about algorithms and data sources underlying such analyses, enabling critical evaluation of findings. Institutional policies play a crucial role in shaping academic integrity within law schools and research institutions. These policies, often articulated in honor codes or ethical guidelines, provide the framework for understanding and addressing academic dishonesty issues. Typical procedures for handling violations involve multi-step processes, including initial reporting, investigation, and potential disciplinary hearings. Faculty members play a pivotal role in promoting and enforcing academic integrity, serving as ethical scholarship models and often as the first line of violation detection. Common policies address issues like assignment collaboration, proper citation practices, and appropriate exam resource use. However, rapid evolution of research technologies necessitates regular policy review and updating. Academic integrity training for law students has become increasingly important, with many institutions implementing mandatory courses or workshops. Creating a culture of academic integrity. Creating and maintaining a culture of academic integrity within the legal academic community requires collective effort from individual researchers, institutions, and professional organizations. Leading by example in ethical research practices is perhaps the most powerful tool available to established scholars, demonstrating high standards expected in legal academia. Fostering an environment where ethical dilemmas can be openly discussed and resolved is crucial, allowing for collective navigation of complex integrity issues. Peer review processes play a vital role in maintaining academic integrity, not only in catching potential violations but also in promoting constructive feedback and continuous improvement in research practices. Mentorship of junior researchers in ethical practices is essential, helping instill a strong integrity foundation early in academic careers. Transparency and openness in research methodologies contribute significantly to an integrity culture, allowing for verification and replication of findings. Developing critical thinking and analytical skills for legal research. Introduction. Dear listeners, critical thinking and analytical skills are fundamental to effective legal research, underpinning legal reasoning, argument construction, and problem-solving processes. These skills are essential for legal practice, enabling professionals to navigate complex legal landscapes and address novel challenges. Developing critical thinking in legal contexts is an ongoing process, requiring consistent practice, reflection, and refinement throughout one's career. It involves rigorous examination of assumptions, meticulous evaluation of evidence, and consideration of multiple perspectives. This approach ensures comprehensive and nuanced engagement with legal issues, contributing to the advancement of legal knowledge and effective resolution of real-world legal problems. As the legal field evolves in response to societal changes and technological advancements, the ability to think critically and analytically becomes increasingly crucial for meaningful contributions to legal scholarship and practice. Components of legal critical thinking. Critical thinking in legal contexts encompasses cognitive skills and dispositions enabling precise and deep analysis, evaluation, and argument construction. Key components include analysis, evaluation, inference, explanation, and self-regulation, shaping how legal professionals approach complex issues. For instance, Brown v. Board of Education exemplifies critical thinking in action, challenging long-standing segregation assumptions by evaluating social science evidence alongside legal precedent. Legal critical thinking extends beyond criticism, involving logic and argumentation application to construct robust legal analyses. Deductive reasoning, often used in applying legal rules to specific facts, and inductive reasoning, used in deriving general principles from specific cases, form the backbone of legal analysis. Recognizing and avoiding logical fallacies, such as ad hominem arguments or false dichotomies, is crucial for maintaining legal argumentation integrity. Analytical reading of legal materials is foundational for legal research, requiring a structured approach to comprehension and critical evaluation. The SQ3R method, survey, question, read, recite, review, provides a systematic framework for engaging with complex legal texts, ensuring thorough understanding and retention of key information. When analyzing legal documents, it's crucial to identify central arguments, supporting evidence, and logical structure. For instance, when examining a Supreme Court decision, one might first survey headnotes and syllabus, formulate questions about legal issues at stake, read the opinion carefully, recite main points, and review ruling implications. Distinguishing between facts, opinions, and legal reasoning in court decisions is critical, requiring careful attention to language and context. Exercises in summarizing and critiquing legal articles or judgments can hone these analytical skills. Problem solving and issue spotting. Problem solving and issue spotting are critical skills in legal research, enabling effective navigation of complex legal scenarios. The IRAC method, issue, rule, application, conclusion, and its variations provide structured approaches to legal analysis widely used in academic and practical contexts. Identifying legal issues in complex fact patterns requires comprehensive understanding of various law areas and ability to recognize potential legal implications in diverse scenarios. For instance, a single business transaction might implicate contract law, property law, tax law, and regulatory compliance issues. Breaking down multifaceted legal problems into manageable components is essential for thorough analysis. This process might involve creating an issue hierarchy, distinguishing between primary and secondary legal questions, or mapping relationships between different legal concepts involved. Prioritizing issues in legal analysis requires consideration of factors such as legal claim strength, potential impact on clients or stakeholders, and supporting evidence availability. Creativity in legal problem-solving often involves drawing analogies between seemingly unrelated law areas or considering novel applications of existing legal principles to new situations. Evaluating evidence and sources. Critical evaluation of evidence and sources is paramount in legal research, underpinning the credibility and persuasiveness of legal arguments. Legal scholars must navigate diverse evidence types, including empirical data, expert opinions, historical records, and legislative materials, each requiring specific evaluative approaches. Assessing reliability and validity of legal sources involves considering factors such as author or institution authority, methodology employed, and context in which information was produced. For empirical legal studies, this evaluation extends to scrutinizing research design, sampling methods, and statistical analyses. Identifying potential biases in legal research is crucial, whether these biases stem from researchers themselves, funding sources, or underlying study assumptions. When dealing with statistical data in legal contexts, researchers must be adept at interpreting complex analyses and understanding their limitations. Constructing and deconstructing legal arguments. The art of constructing and deconstructing legal arguments is central to effective legal research and advocacy. A well-structured legal argument typically consists of clear premises leading logically to a conclusion, supported by relevant authority and evidence. Identifying underlying premises and conclusions in legal reasoning is crucial for evaluating argument strength and validity. For instance, analyzing the reasoning behind the Supreme Court's decision in Obergefell v. Hodges might involve deconstructing the majority opinion to identify key premises regarding the fundamental right to marry and equal protection under the law. Evaluating logical consistency of legal arguments involves checking for fallacies, such as circular reasoning or false analogies, which can undermine otherwise compelling arguments. Anticipating and addressing potential weaknesses in one's own arguments is essential for producing robust legal scholarship. Comparative analysis in legal research. Comparative analysis in legal research offers a powerful tool for understanding diverse legal systems, identifying best practices, and developing innovative solutions to complex legal problems. This approach involves systematically examining similarities and differences between legal concepts, institutions, or practices across jurisdictions or historical periods. Effective comparative analysis requires careful consideration of relevant comparison points, avoiding superficial or misleading parallels. For instance, a comparative study of privacy laws might examine not only the letter of the law in different countries but also its interpretation by courts, enforcement mechanisms, and cultural context. The challenges of comparing legal systems with different cultural or historical backgrounds necessitate a nuanced approach acknowledging these contextual factors. Comparative analysis plays a crucial role in law reform efforts, allowing policymakers and scholars to learn from other jurisdictions' experiences. Critical analysis of legal theories. Critical analysis of legal theories and doctrines is essential for advancing legal scholarship and evolving legal systems. This process involves rigorously examining underlying assumptions, internal consistency, and practical implications of theoretical legal concepts. Identifying foundational assumptions of legal theories allows for deeper understanding of their strengths and limitations. For instance, a critical analysis of legal positivism might examine its core assumption about the separation of law and morality, considering how this perspective shapes legal interpretation and decision-making. Evaluating internal consistency of legal doctrines requires careful scrutiny of how different theory elements interact and whether they form a coherent whole. This analysis might reveal tensions or contradictions within legal frameworks, such as potential conflicts between different constitutional rights. Assessing practical implications of theoretical legal concepts is crucial for understanding their real-world impact. Ethical reasoning in legal research. Ethical reasoning is integral to legal research and analysis, informing law development and application in morally complex situations. The intersection of legal and moral reasoning requires careful navigation, as legal obligations may sometimes conflict with ethical imperatives. Identifying ethical issues in legal problems often involves looking beyond the letter of the law to consider its spirit and broader societal implications. For instance, research on legal and ethical implications of autonomous weapons systems must grapple with accountability questions, human dignity, and fundamental principles of international humanitarian law. Analyzing ethical dilemmas in legal contexts requires applying ethical frameworks and principles to specific legal scenarios. This might involve utilizing approaches such as utilitarianism, deontological ethics, or virtue ethics to evaluate moral dimensions of legal decisions. Balancing competing ethical principles in legal decision-making is complex, often requiring careful weighing of values such as individual liberty, public safety, and social justice. Metacognition and continuous improvement. This slide shows that metacognition, the awareness and understanding of one's own thought processes, plays a crucial role in developing and refining critical thinking skills in legal research. This self-reflective approach enables researchers to monitor, evaluate, and optimize their cognitive strategies, leading to more effective and insightful legal analysis. Techniques for enhancing metacognition in legal research include maintaining research journals, engaging in peer discussions, and regularly reassessing assumptions and methodologies. Identifying and challenging personal biases is a critical aspect of metacognition in legal research. This process involves recognizing how one's background, experiences, and preconceptions might influence legal issue interpretation and actively seeking diverse perspectives to counterbalance these biases. Developing strategies for overcoming analytical challenges often requires combining self-awareness and targeted skill development. The role of peer review in developing analytical skills is significant, providing valuable external perspectives and challenging researchers to articulate and defend their ideas more rigorously. Time management and project planning for academic research. Introduction. Dear listeners, effective time management and project planning are indispensable skills for success in academic legal research. These competencies are crucial for completing high-quality research within prescribed deadlines while balancing the myriad demands of academic life. Proficiency in time management not only mitigates stress but also enhances work quality and overall productivity in scholarly pursuits. The complexity of legal research projects, often characterized by multiple stages and diverse resource requirements, necessitates a structured approach to project planning. This is particularly pertinent in managing long-term research initiatives that may span several years and involve collaboration with multiple stakeholders. It's important to recognize that developing these skills is an ongoing process, requiring continuous self-reflection, disciplined application, and adaptability in the face of changing academic landscapes. Understanding the research lifecycle. The research lifecycle in legal academia encompasses distinct yet interconnected stages, from initial idea conceptualization to final publication and dissemination of findings. Slide shows that a typical project might begin with problem identification and literature review, progress through data collection and analysis, and culminate in writing and publication. Each stage requires careful planning and time allocation to ensure success. For instance, a journal article might require 6 to 12 months from inception to submission, while a doctoral thesis could span 3 to 5 years. Breaking down large projects into manageable tasks is crucial for maintaining momentum and avoiding overwhelm. The concept of backward planning, starting from the final deadline and working backwards, can be particularly effective in legal research where multiple external deadlines often intersect. Estimating time requirements for different research activities requires both experience and flexibility. The application of SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound, goals to legal research provides a structured framework for project planning and execution. For example, instead of a vague goal like research privacy law, a SMART goal might be complete a comprehensive literature review on EU data protection regulations by the end of the semester, focusing on GDPR implementation challenges. This approach allows for clear progress tracking and motivates consistent effort. Breaking down long-term research goals into short-term objectives is particularly crucial in legal scholarship, where projects often span extended periods. For instance, a year-long research project on constitutional law reform might be divided into quarterly objectives: Q1 for historical analysis, Q2 for comparative study, Q3 for stakeholder interviews, and Q4 for synthesis and writing. Prioritizing research goals often requires balancing personal interests with institutional requirements and funding priorities. Time management techniques. Effective time management is crucial for legal researchers navigating the demands of in-depth analysis, extensive reading, and scholarly writing. The Pomodoro technique, involving focused 25-minute work sessions followed by short breaks, can be particularly effective for tasks requiring intense concentration, such as analyzing complex legal doctrines or drafting argumentative sections of a paper. Creating a structured daily or weekly schedule that allocates specific time blocks to different research activities can enhance productivity and ensure balanced progress across various projects. For instance, mornings might be dedicated to writing when many find their analytical skills are sharpest, while afternoons could be reserved for literature review or administrative tasks. Identifying and utilizing peak productivity hours is essential for maximizing research output. Some legal scholars find they are most creative in the early morning hours, while others may experience a surge of analytical clarity in the evening. Project management tools and techniques. Adopting project management tools and techniques can significantly enhance the organization and execution of legal research projects. Gantt charts offer a visual representation of project timelines, clearly displaying the sequence and duration of different research phases. This can be particularly useful in managing complex projects with multiple interconnected components, such as empirical legal studies involving data collection, analysis, and theoretical integration. Project management software like Trello or Asana allows for the creation of digital Kanban boards, enabling researchers to visualize workflow, track progress, and manage tasks collaboratively. These tools can be especially valuable in coordinating multi-researcher projects or managing various stages of a large-scale legal research initiative. Creating a work breakdown structure, WBS, for research projects helps in identifying all necessary tasks and their interdependencies. Critical path analysis can be applied to legal research projects to identify key milestones and dependencies, ensuring crucial deadlines are met and resources are allocated efficiently. Managing research data and resources. Efficient management of research data and resources is fundamental to productive legal scholarship. Creating a logical file structure for digital research materials is essential, potentially organizing by research project, legal domain, or chronology. For instance, a file structure might include main folders for each research project, with subfolders for literature review, case law, statutes, and drafts. Reference management software such as Zotero or Mendeley is invaluable for organizing and citing legal sources. These tools allow for easy categorization of sources, annotation of PDF documents, and seamless integration with word processing software for citation and bibliography generation. Effective note-taking strategies are crucial in legal research, where synthesizing information from diverse sources is common. Digital tools like Evernote or OneNote allow for the creation of searchable, categorized notes that can be easily linked to source documents. Some researchers find mind mapping software useful for visualizing connections between different legal concepts or cases. Balancing research with other academic responsibilities. Effective strategies often involve creating a structured schedule that allocates specific time blocks to different responsibilities. For instance, dedicating certain days of the week primarily to research, while concentrating teaching and administrative tasks on others. Integrating research into teaching activities can create synergies that benefit both areas. This might involve designing courses that align with research interests, incorporating current research projects into seminar discussions, or supervising student research projects related to ongoing scholarly work. Protecting research time from encroachment by other duties requires both personal discipline and institutional support. Techniques might include setting clear boundaries around research time, such as declining non-essential meetings during designated research periods, or negotiating reduced teaching loads during critical phases of research projects. Effective use of sabbaticals or research leaves is crucial for making significant progress on large-scale projects. Planning for these periods well in advance, with clear goals and timelines, can maximize their productivity. Collaborative research management. Effective collaboration is increasingly essential in legal research, often leading to more comprehensive and impactful scholarship. Managing timelines and expectations in collaborative projects requires clear communication and agreed-upon project management tools. Platforms like Microsoft Teams or Slack can facilitate ongoing dialogue and file sharing among research partners. Dividing tasks and responsibilities in collaborative research should leverage each team member's strengths while ensuring equitable workloads. Regular check-ins, perhaps through weekly video calls or progress reports, help maintain accountability and address any emerging issues promptly. Managing potential conflicts or disagreements in research teams requires diplomatic skill and clear conflict resolution protocols. Establishing these protocols at the outset of a project, perhaps in a formal collaboration agreement, can prevent misunderstandings and maintain productive working relationships. Long-distance collaborations, increasingly common in global legal research, present unique challenges. Writing and publication process. The writing and publication process in legal research demands strategic time management to ensure both quality and timeliness of outputs. Creating a realistic writing schedule involves breaking down the writing process into manageable stages, such as outlining, drafting, revising, and polishing. Allocating specific time blocks to each stage can help maintain steady progress. Techniques for overcoming writer's block might include free-writing exercises, discussing ideas with colleagues, or temporarily switching to a different section of the paper. Some researchers find that alternating between writing and research tasks can maintain momentum and prevent burnout. Managing the peer review and publication process requires patience and strategic planning. Building buffer time into publication timelines to account for potential revisions is crucial. Creating a pipeline of research outputs at different stages can ensure a steady flow of publications, balancing long-term projects with shorter, more quickly publishable pieces. Maintaining work-life balance. Maintaining work-life balance is crucial for long-term success and well-being in academic legal research. Recognizing and managing stress in the research process involves both preventative measures and responsive strategies. Regular self-assessment of stress levels, perhaps using standardized stress inventories, can help in early identification of potential burnout. Setting clear boundaries between work and personal life is essential, particularly in the age of digital connectivity. This might involve establishing specific work hours, creating a dedicated home office space, or using separate devices for work and personal activities. Building relaxation and self-care into research schedules is not merely a luxury but a necessity for maintaining productivity and creativity. This could include scheduling regular exercise, meditation sessions, or hobby time as non-negotiable parts of the weekly routine. Managing perfectionism and unrealistic expectations is a common challenge in legal academia. Evolving time management needs. Time management needs evolve significantly throughout an academic career in law, requiring ongoing adaptation of strategies. For graduate students and early career researchers, balancing coursework or teaching responsibilities with research often requires strict scheduling and prioritization. Creating detailed weekly plans that allocate time for classes, research, and job market preparation can help in managing these competing demands. New faculty members face the challenge of establishing a research agenda while adapting to teaching and service responsibilities. Strategies might include front-loading research efforts to build a publication pipeline, negotiating for course releases or reduced service loads in the first few years, and carefully selecting service commitments that align with research interests. Mid-career researchers often grapple with increased administrative responsibilities alongside expectations for research leadership. Effective delegation, both in research projects and administrative duties, becomes crucial. Using reference management software. Introduction. Dear listeners, reference management software has become indispensable for legal researchers, offering sophisticated solutions for collecting, organizing, and citing sources in scholarly work. Popular platforms like Zotero, Mendeley, and EndNote have revolutionized bibliographic data management. These tools streamline research by automating citation capture, facilitating library organization, and generating citations and bibliographies efficiently and accurately. Software choice often depends on individual preferences, specific research needs, and institutional requirements. Mastering a reference management tool can significantly enhance research productivity, ensuring citation consistency and reducing manual bibliographic task time. However, effectiveness depends on proper initial setup and diligent ongoing maintenance. Reference management software functionalities support the entire research citation lifecycle, including citation capture, library organization, citation generation, word processor and web browser integration, cloud synchronization and collaborative features. Setting up and organizing a reference library. Setting up and organizing a reference library in software like Zotero begins with installation, account creation, and cloud synchronization configuration to ensure data accessibility and backup. Structuring the library effectively is crucial for long-term usability. A common approach is creating a hierarchical folder structure mirroring research projects or legal subject areas. For instance, a constitutional law researcher might have main folders for separation of powers, federalism, and individual rights, with subfolders for specific cases or topics. Utilizing tags or keywords provides additional organization, allowing cross-referencing and multifaceted source categorization. Consistency in naming conventions for files and folders is essential for maintaining order as the library grows. For example, adopting a standard format like author_year_title for attached PDFs can significantly enhance searchability. Importing existing bibliographies or reference lists can jumpstart library population. Most reference management software supports import of common bibliography formats like BibTeX or RIS, facilitating transition from other systems. The efficiency of reference capture and import processes significantly influences the utility of reference management software in legal research. Browser extensions offered by platforms like Zotero or Mendeley enable one-click capture of bibliographic information from web pages, including legal databases and online journals. For instance, when viewing a case on Westlaw or an article on Hein Online, these extensions can automatically extract metadata such as case names, citations, and publication details. Direct import options from legal databases often provide more comprehensive and accurate metadata, particularly for complex legal sources. The process of importing PDFs and automatically extracting metadata can be particularly useful for building a library from existing document collections. However, researchers should verify extracted information, as accuracy can vary depending on source and document formatting. Bulk importing of references from other citation formats facilitates migration of existing libraries or incorporation of references shared by colleagues. Full-text document management. The integration of full-text document management with bibliographic data is a key advantage of modern reference management software. Attaching PDFs or other document formats to reference entries creates a centralized repository of research materials, streamlining the research workflow. Consistent naming conventions for attached files, such as author_year_short title, PDF, enhance organization and searchability within the library. Many reference management tools include built-in PDF viewers with annotation capabilities, allowing researchers to highlight text, add notes, and create summary comments directly within the software environment. This integration of reading and note-taking can significantly enhance the efficiency of literature review processes. The ability to extract annotations and notes for use in writing is particularly valuable, facilitating the synthesis of information from multiple sources. Syncing attachments across devices while managing storage space requires careful consideration, especially for large libraries. Some researchers opt to link to online documents instead of storing them locally, particularly for publicly accessible sources, to conserve storage. Collaborative features and sharing. The collaborative capabilities of reference management software have transformed the landscape of team-based legal research projects. Shared libraries or groups within these platforms facilitate collective knowledge building and resource sharing among research teams. When creating shared libraries, it's crucial to establish clear guidelines for adding, editing, and organizing references to maintain consistency and avoid confusion. Permission settings within collaborative features allow for nuanced control over who can view, edit, or add to shared collections, ensuring appropriate access levels for different team members or collaborators. Sharing individual references or collections can be particularly useful for mentorship relationships or when seeking input on specific aspects of a research project. In large-scale collaborative libraries, the use of group tags or folders helps in delineating different project components or research areas. Many platforms offer communication features such as comments or discussions linked to specific references, facilitating scholarly dialogue within the context of the shared library. These features can be particularly valuable for geographically dispersed research teams or for asynchronous collaboration. Citation generation and bibliography creation. The automated generation of citations and bibliographies is perhaps the most immediately valuable feature of reference management software for legal scholars. These tools can produce in-text citations and formatted bibliographies in a wide array of styles, including legal-specific formats like the Blue Book or OSCILA. The process typically involves selecting references from the library and inserting them into a document using a word processor plugin. These plugins allow for dynamic updating of citations and bibliographies as the document evolves, ensuring consistency throughout the writing process. Customizing citation styles to meet specific requirements, such as those of particular law reviews or institutions, is often necessary and can be achieved through style editors provided by the software. Managing citations in long documents or theses requires careful attention to consistency and can be facilitated by features like automatic cross-referencing and bibliography filtering. Integration with research workflow. Effective integration of reference management software into the overall research and writing process can significantly enhance productivity and organization in legal scholarship. During literature reviews, these tools can serve as a central repository for sources, allowing researchers to tag, categorize, and annotate references as they are collected. The ability to take research notes within the reference manager, linked directly to specific sources or quotes, facilitates the synthesis of information and the development of arguments. Advanced search and filtering features support argument development by allowing researchers to quickly locate relevant sources or annotations on specific legal concepts. Organizing references to align with paper or thesis structures can be achieved through the use of collections or tags that correspond to different sections or themes of the writing project. Data management and backup. Robust data management and backup strategies are crucial for protecting the intellectual investment represented by a comprehensive reference library. Regular backups of the entire library, including bibliographic data, annotations, and attached files, are essential. A multi-pronged approach to backup, utilizing both cloud storage and local backups, provides redundancy and protection against data loss. Most reference management software offers built-in sync features that serve as a form of backup, but researchers should not rely solely on these services. Exporting library data in standard formats, e.g., RIS, BibTeX, at regular intervals provides an additional layer of security and ensures portability of data between different software platforms if needed. For large libraries, strategies to manage performance without compromising data integrity might include periodically archiving older or less frequently used references. Advanced features and customization. Advanced features and customization options in reference management software allow legal researchers to tailor the tools to their specific needs and workflows. Custom metadata fields can be particularly useful for legal research, allowing for the addition of jurisdiction-specific information or categorization by legal doctrine. Saved searches or smart collections based on complex criteria can automate the organization of references for ongoing research projects or thematic areas of study. For researchers with programming skills, utilizing the software's API can enable advanced integrations or automations, such as bulk updates of references or custom reporting tools. Creating custom import filters for specialized legal sources not well covered by standard import options can significantly enhance the comprehensiveness of the reference library. In systematic review processes, common in empirical legal research, reference management software can be leveraged to track inclusion/exclusion decisions and manage the review workflow. Troubleshooting and best practices. Effective use of reference management software requires the ability to troubleshoot common issues that may arise during research workflows. Sync conflicts between devices, a frequent concern in cloud-based systems, can often be resolved by carefully reviewing conflicting versions and manually merging changes. Duplicate entries, which can accumulate over time, especially when importing from multiple sources, require regular attention. Most software offers deduplication tools, but manual review is often necessary to ensure accuracy. Incomplete or incorrect metadata, particularly common when automatically capturing references from web sources, may necessitate manual editing or verification against original sources. Issues with PDF attachments or annotations can sometimes be resolved by relinking files or updating the software's PDF viewer. Problems with citation style outputs, such as missing information or incorrect formatting, may require customization of citation styles or reporting issues to software developers. Thank you for the attention.